Hello YouTube friends! Today I want to show you around our newest project, the furnishing project. Come on inside! Okay, you will love this one, especially because there is no renovation. Little small touches of wallpaper, like paint, but we have refurnished 5 rooms here in this beautiful house. But before, as always, I start the project. Let me introduce myself for the newcomers here. So this is Burcu. I'm with Design Curations, founder and principal designer. We have been doing this beautiful projects all around Atlanta and recently doing some out-of-state projects as well. We're so excited to share this one again. Come on in, let's start with the living room. So let's start from the living room. This is the hug chair that we adored for this house. Actually, it really dictated a lot of things. So I'll start from the furnishing ideas here. So this hug chair is important because it's swivel, right? You can watch TV, you can have a conversation here, and then it has this little piping that is brown, which really connects back to the details in brown here. The element of this wood was very important, and so we had to be very intentional, soften it up and bring some contrasting colors, and this really helped us a lot. And similarly, then we added a little bit, I would say soft but bigger furniture, having this ivory performance fabric, and it is super comfortable. I will show you in a minute so that you can see how soft it is. It really is like pulling you down, but that really is brightening the room a lot. And the rug itself is very plush, very soft. It is pet and kid friendly because they have a young kid, a boy, and they also have a dog. So we had to be really, paying so much attention to functionality of everything that we designed here. With that, I want to also talk about the accent details here. So because everything is very upholstered, soft, plush, we needed something that really is bringing a little bit more sophistication here. And this is doing just that. The other thing I want to talk about is the coffee table. Coffee table is one of the biggest coffee table that we could fit here. The beautiful part of it is this is round shape, circular shape, so it really is not filling up the space. You can still move around. It is really inviting itself, and the color is working perfectly with the wall wood tones at the same time. And the rattan details of the coffee table is chef kiss, which is important because it gives extra storage, which I will show you. There are some magazines there are games there, so we are really paying attention to the intentional details here. So the coffee table having extra storage down there was a game changer. Selecting art is very personal, so we're trying to have that honest conversation of what they like, what are their hobbies, what are the things that they don't like at all. So this here, we really wanted to find something that is abstract, and since the accent color is blue here, navy blue, we wanted to have this art specifically bring in that. You see the brown tones and blue tones, gray tones, and really just bringing everything together. And our clients wanted to have something that is super easy for them. They didn't want any construction, they didn't want any drywall changes. So we were trying to find and source the light fixtures that are easy to install. Okay, let's talk about all-day dining with my favorite peonies. This room was empty. I mean, there was furniture here, but it was needing a lot of details, beautiful touches, so we did just that. Come on in. So I will talk about 5 things here. The first thing is the light fixture. So you see the windows here, which we painted the frames black to really pop everything and connect with the different black details all around the house. So we couldn't add the art here over this space. So we wanted to add a beautiful, a fixture. So obviously the sconces are perfect examples of just achieve that look. And again, from the same brief, we had to find something that is easy to install, no electricity needed. So the plug-in sconces, voila. And the other beautiful part of it is that you can literally move it with the arms, and it really is so beautiful. The symmetry it brings, the movement it brings, we just love it. And I think this is one of the first times that I used nickel finish. I will use more. I really love how it really plays this color balance here as well. Second thing let's talk about is the table. Okay, first of all, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead, Design Curations, our handle, because we have a very funny video about installation on this project, and there's a moment where I hug physically this marble because that's really beautiful, the pink marble. When the first time I saw it in High Point, I said I have to use this table somewhere, and this was a perfect place to use it. We love, first of all, oval tables. So a designer tip: if you have a banquet seating, consider oval table and a pedestal leg. This way you won't need any, you won't have any, interruption when you go in and out from the sides. And then obviously the oval shape, the colors, everything was perfect combination here. Let's talk about the banquet itself. And the banquet, these are all umbrella fabric, first of all. It's again very important. Everything that we did is functional performance fabric, and Umbrella now provides interior fabrics, and this is one of the things that I love. I have so many samples. So here we mixed some patterns. So this pattern comes, and then we did this crushed camel color here in the seating area. So we mixed those tones, and then similar to crushed camel, we have this camel leather, the straps. You can literally take it out. Okay, I did it. And there's like all zippers, so you can remove it. If you need to take it off, you can take it off. So we had to take into consideration all those details. And we work with a local workshop, which is, yep, they're great. The workroom is great. Bjork, I will link all of this in the show notes. So if you're a first timer here, go ahead and check the show notes. You will have all the information. And at the end of the video, we'll put also the dimensions and measurements of this specific custom banquet and furniture. Other thing is this cabinet. And this is like a all-day dining plus and crafts corner for their boys. So there's like additional storage here, and the best part is that you don't see any handles. The fun part is the installation. This was down there, so we had to flip it up, but we did it. It was perfect. Now it looks so clean, so beautiful. It works with the same, I would say the millwork look is same as the kitchen millwork look, so it looks super consistent and cohesive with the rest of the house. Chair, the cane, and the wallpaper. So I wanted to do this cafe look with this black detail, have this hug chair. This is a very classic chair style, and this is again a performance fabric. It really works so well together. And this cane look also is consistent with depth of the wallpaper. So you see behind me, this wallpaper it's so beautiful, it's so textured, but the small important detail is that you will see when you come close, you will see the silver shimmer underneath, which connects back to the nickel details all around the house. Okay, shall we go upstairs? Let's go. So this is the primary bedroom. The brief here was a hotel, spa, calm feel. So let's talk about the details here. So what we did here was to add another dimension with the wallpaper again. Again, we will have some close-ups on the wallpaper. This wallpaper is again looks like textured. It looks like, I would almost say like a plaster feel, but obviously it's not plaster. It just brings soft, hugging, almost like a fabric feel into the space. So these tall walls, they don't feel cold anymore. So that was the first thing that's already changed everything here. The rug here is the vintage look. There's motif here. We use some black details. So this way it was not washed off. So we felt that this is a good, like a color pop in the space. And then the bedding itself is the plush details. Again, the accent color here is dark navy gray, almost like a charcoal feel. So we brought this here, and then we brought that one also into the seating area. So this was like dreamed as if after a long day they can sit here and watch something, have their wine here, and this is our candle. Obviously we have it here. And then we also have a beautiful headboard. Okay, you guys, behind me, you see it. When you look at it, you will see another detail of hugging. So this wasn't the original bed that we selected. And this is the fun part of working with an interior designer. You don't need to worry about the delivery dates. You don't need to worry about stock out. So we already take care of it. Art in this project was very important. We selected a lot of art pieces very intentionally, and this was one of them. And it's really is just like abstract, but it adds some dimension. And this one called Fate, and I felt like this was a good intentional integration into the space. So these are custom window treatments. So we have this like relaxed Roman shade here. So I started to use this relaxed look. It really gives a little bit more organic, textured, calm feeling. And then I want to talk about this wall. So this wall is a very wide wall, and we couldn't add any furniture here. They have usually a dog bed here, so we wanted to fill it up with art. And this art is a trio of nature and again texture. I think this is it. We should call it out. In this room, it's not about color pops. It's about texture, dimension, and the detail. So this is like a plaster, and this is like a hand painted, again, floral, more like a botanical touch. Same here. These are chargeable with visual comfort, picture lights. I'll link in the show notes. I already told you about it, so you will go and check them out, and you don't need an electrician, and it's easily chargeable whenever you need to. And we started to use this a lot in our projects. Do you want to have a little nap? You got it. This is the perfect spot to just nap. Oh my God. Once you understand how their day looks like and what is important to them, what they like to do. So we designed everything around it. So this is more like a reading, nap, or just a little relaxation. And last thing I want to talk about is the nightstand. So follow me to this corner. Everything here is real, okay? So these trays are drop zones for your jewelry, everything that you might need. Sometimes it's just like maybe a glass of water, so you can put it here. And here they have the remotes for today. So these nightstands, we love these nightstands, especially it's just, you see the curves, so beautiful. And then this milky, I don't know the name of this marble, but if I can find this detail, like the nightstands, I will link them too, because these are looking so nice, very different, and it really brings everything together again, all together. It's very invitational, it's very relaxing, and so we wanted to create that retreat feel for them. I think we did it. All these details, we are in love with this project, and I realized just now that I didn't mention the name of the project. So this project called House on the Park, and we started this project late last year, and we just installed it like May this year. So we're so excited to share finally all the furniture, all the custom pieces, all the wallpapers that we designed and why we designed them today with you. So thank you so much for following along. Thank you so much for being part of this community. If you liked our design, if you like design and creation, calm, cozy, collected feel, please go ahead and subscribe and start following us. Also start following us in the Instagram. We post almost daily, and we love that you are with us in this journey. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.